Welcome back. We're here with Brandon Slater. So Slate, before the break, we talked about, I heard somebody compare your personality to the mix between me and Kel. And it's not because of your lengthiness or your skin complexion, but it is a rather odd comparison. What do you think about that?
I feel like it's perfect, honestly.
Wow.
You're such a I'm gonna do this type of guy, you know? You have your own.
What the hell does that mean, bro?
You have your own swag.
Okay.
You have your own rhythm in life.
Uh-huh.
You're not like a lot of the other veterans that came back, you know? I feel like you're the in-between of you really are, you're the in-between of a player and a coach here. So, and then Mikel, I heard all he did was dance.
Yes.
All he did was joke.
Off the court.
Off the court.
Off the court.
Off the court.
Off the court, of course.
Off the court, obviously. And then I heard he was just a laughable type of guy. Yeah. Great to be around. I feel like that's a definition of me.
Yeah, okay, all right. So when I heard it, so we're upstairs, and I'm not gonna say who said it, but we're upstairs, we're watching you guys practice, and they just him, you and Mikel. And I was leaning on the glass. I looked like I was in a music video or something. I was just like, this is true. This is true. So that is a fair comparison. So who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah. Separated from all of that. Who are you? Who are you outside of the game? Who are you away from the comparison between me and Mikel? Who is Brandon Slater?
I'm a very, very compassionate guy. I do joke around.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Oh, you definitely got the jokes.
Yeah, I got some jokes in me. But I make sure that everybody has a good day. That's probably what I wake up to, make sure somebody here, if they're feeling down, give them an extra boost today, or I know that they had a bad day the other day.
Yeah.
Or yesterday they didn't do pretty good in practice.
Yeah.
So always trying to help somebody, because you never know what's going on.
Yeah. Where does that selflessness come from? Because I noticed that, and I wanted you to say it, but I noticed that last year there were moments where it would have been easy, for you to be frustrated and to outwardly express, that frustration. Being a freshman in college is it's a pivotal time. So many things are changing around you, but I noticed that every day your attitude was just, you were always upbeat, you always brought energy. I would joke, I was like, this kid's never had a bad day in his life.
Just to further elaborate, when I was talking about Slate struggles, anybody who's been a college athlete knows, being a big-time high school athlete and then going. Oh, it must have just went off and it got hit. All right, hope so.
No, you did. I can see it.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Being a big-time player in high school and then not playing pretty much your freshman year is challenging. So that's the point I was speaking to mostly, and he handled it better than anybody could have.
Where does that selflessness and positivity come from?
My mom. A lot of people, I don't really open up, a lot of people don't know my mom beat cancer twice. And she never told me about it. So there was times she never came home. Times I thought she was out working late, she was on business trips. No, she was getting treatment, she was going to chemo. So I felt like when I was of age and she told me about it, I was like, she's so strong. Nothing breaks her. And I'm trying to be like her, and I hope I can, so everything for her.
That's amazing, man. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Slate, I gotta ask, what do you want to do outside of basketball? Because you're a great player, but I think as excited as I am for myself, outside of the game, I am for you. When I met you, I was like, this kid's gonna be amazing, in life, period. He's gonna be great on the court, but what do you want to be outside of the game?
In some sort, some fashion, I want to do film. Okay. I want to do film. And I want to influence people. So in any way, any possible way that can happen, I want to do that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. What do you think that's going to be?
Oh, man.
Stay tuned with B Slate.
Yeah, I joke around with that. It might catch on, though. It might catch on.
Yeah, man. All right.
And stay tuned for me and Slate's R&B debut, Innocence and Lost Innocence. Definitely going to be a great thing. It's coming out on February 30th, so make sure y'all get to y'all local DVD and CD store and grab a copy of that.
Don't take my job just yet,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
just,
you know.
I'm saying because, someone was like, where could you imagine this going last year when we had the premiere? Someone said, where could you imagine this going? And I was like, I understand that this is gonna grow and it's gonna get bigger, but I could see a moment where I step away from this. Maybe somebody else, when I no longer can occupy this space, maybe somebody else can. And somebody was like, well, who would it be? And the first person that came to mind was myself. The second person was you. And I was just like, but seriously, I could seriously see you in that, and it's great to hear you mention film. All right, last question, the one that I said would be a surprise. Today has just been, there's no mistakes, there's no coincidences in this. So you mentioned Keith Sweat. We talked about old school R&B, and anybody who understands old school R&B, they understand that it was theater. It was theater in many ways. It came with a lot of pageantry and drama, and like old school R&B videos. They would always be reaching for something, or they would always start off with the sequence of like them looking real serious into the camera, or something like this, like "Baby girl, don't do it," or something that matches. And then they would talk in his voice or whatever. And, like you think of those new edition things, and I can't help but feel like your passion for wearing hoodies without shirts comes from that. And I'm putting you on the black. You're up here right now without a shirt under that hoodie, correct?
Very correct.
Okay, where the hell does that come from, and why do you do it?
Oh my gosh. So, the Usher album?
Yes. Confessions. Usher versus Usher.
The one before Confessions.
The one with
The one with the
you
numbers.
make me wanna leave the one I went.
There she go.
What was that, Sid?
8701.
8701. You make me, the one where he's looking up the steps all dead serious?
He has no shirt underneath
Uh-huh.
the jacket, and it's just like this. I'm like, that's me.
So you gotta be ready for that moment at any time. That is why
any
you walk around with hoodies and no t-shirts.
When I was younger, no lie, I used to go outside and practice. I was in the rain, singing songs, nothing underneath. It stuck.
Incredible. Slate, thank you for being on the show. I'm snapping.
All right.
We actually messed that up on purpose. The reason I said I'm snapping because me and Slate's handshake involves us messing up. We wanted to look awkward. But thank you for being on the show, man. It's one of the best stories thus far. Stay tuned with B Slate, man.
Oh, yeah.
That was good. Boy.
Yeah.
That was good. All right. I was like this motherfucker.
I'm ready for it.